Hello everybody and welcome to Testimonium. He thought it was just another Jehovah Witness, but when he opened the door, there was no one, just a package. Inside, a VHS tape. No label, just a symbol burned into the plastic. He played it. We wake up inside the tape. A rusted iron maiden, blood-soaked rituals, rooms bound to sin. There is no escape, only the loop. Only the delivery. What's on TV?
Ugh, what the hell? It's the middle of the night. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God, if it's those Jehovah's again.
I feel... Whoa. I feel like Jehovah Witness doesn't show up. Oh, I thought I could pick up the cigarettes. I feel like a Jehovah Witness doesn't knock on your door in the middle of the night. Oh, I thought this was my apartment. Turns out I have a bigger house than I thought. Yeah.
Just a package?
How far can we go? Just curious. Just interested to see the boundaries of which we can break the game. Turns out, they thought of that. And we left the door open. Who knows what could be inside? Probably just
Didn't
my
even ring the bell.
bad choices.
Just drop this shit? VHS? You serious? Who even... Testimonium? What the fuck is this? Fine. Guess we're watching this tonight.
Why would I do that? I'm as big a problem as the quote-unquote Jehovah Witness. Testimonium, VHS tape. A worn black cassette, no labels, only a crooked sticker with smeared ink, Testimonium. The tape inside flickers erratically when turned. It hums faintly in silence, like it remembers being watched. You don't know who sent it, you don't know why, but something on the other side wants to be seen. That's probably a good sign, right? When the VHS tape calls to you. I have a lot of bugs in my house. Batteries. More cigarettes. Something is horror or something. I can't read that very well. Let's see. I guess we're playing this VHS tape. Turns out I get a random thing in the middle of the night. And that's the first thing I have in mind. We have pills. We have medicine. I have to leave all the doors open just in case my brain explodes. Let's play this tape.
What you've been told about hell, the fire, the pitchforks, the red demons, is just metaphor. Poets and painters tried their best, but they never saw it. No one did. Not truly. Hell is not flame. Hell is not pain. Hell is absence. Absence of light. Absence of Him. You assume there's a heaven, a symmetry, but what if there isn't? What if He left, and all that remains is this? For 1,000 years we believed nothing returns from hell. That was our comfort, that the veil was one way, until now. The footage you're about to see should not exist, and yet here it is, transferred, preserved, delivered, by something that was never meant to return.
and then I black out watching this VHS tape. I feel like, no other human being would have given that VHS tape more than a quick watch. They would have saw just like,
Listen.
hey.
It breathes with you. You still think you can leave?
Oh. That's not a good thing to wake up in. Ugh. It's loading in. I can sense it. I could probably leave. Nope. That's old metal door. Locked. I don't have a key. I need a key. There's a hallway, but it's kind of dark. So I'm assuming we're still watching said VHS tape. Splintered stand for sacred or heretical texts. Some spikes. What is this? That looks like a key. How do I open this? We have some chain. Hey, you okay? You seem okay. I mean... Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. The weight of faith is tenfold your sin.
Are you proud of you call that mercy? I wanted to keep it safe, you know.
I don't even know what I did. I pushed something on her arm.
To heaven now.
I mean... I didn't do much. Why would that make me closer to heaven? I have no idea what I just did. I touched something on her arm, and then she combusted. I have found the goo pile. The whispering goo. What's up there? Okay, well, how do I get that thing open? Oh, where did that come from? What? Oh, that must have been what she was holding. That's what I took from her, and then yeah, she just combusted. Non-fertum faces? I have no idea if the V's are supposed to be U's. Isn't Old English text kind of like that? A torn piece of scorched parchment. The ink bleeds like dried blood. The letters shifting when you look too long. Beneath the commandments, a faint, handwritten scrawl reads, "It was never yours." Okay, so we have to put that down. I didn't even know that's what she had. Look, I'm just a bystander here. I'm, you know, whoopsie doodles is my only statement. You still burning? Yep. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh. That's new. Wait, no. That's not new. Oh, no, that is new. Commandment is known, the sin chosen. Plumbum key. Heavy is the guilt it carries. Forget not to open, but to condemn. Its weight is unnatural, cold, wet, like a stone pulled from a drowned man's throat. The inscription is eroded, but something remains. Et apparut abyssium. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I don't know Latin. A lot of candles. And if it's not Latin, then I stand by my statement. Man, I have a very bright aura. And this area has a very dark aura. Let's not get...
He's away. Run! Run! You think you can escape?
I can't really run. Press shift to run. I am.
He's always behind you.
Turns out you can't do both.
You were close. You think you can escape? Faster!
I'm going as fast as I can.
Not yet.
Turns out you shouldn't look behind you.
On their knees like cattle. Do you want them dead?
No. But I might accidentally do that. Depending. Oh, I don't know if I need to be lighting these yet. Of flesh and candles. The first was silent. He did not scream. He welcomed the blue flame and was lit without pain. The second saw the smoke. He turned his head toward the flame. He longed to follow. The third turned his back away. He denies the ritual, but denial is part of it. The fourth was pierced. Spikes through flesh, yet he begged for more. The fifth tilted his head, not in pain and curiosity, as if he knew. The sixth still speaks. Tongue half gone, words like wet ash. He calls and no one hears. The seventh looked up. There was no sky, only stone. Still he looked. That's a lot of people. Well, you're the pierced one. I'm assuming I have to do these in order? I have no idea. Second saw the smoke. Third denies the ritual, but denial is part of it. Oh, I think they're just in order. And the fourth was pierced. The fifth, or no, yeah. The fifth tilted his head. You have a tilted head. And then the sixth still speaks. The seventh looked up. Yeah, they were just in order. Thank you for making that easy. That could have been a nightmare. That definitely could have been a very difficult
It fits your hand so well.
puzzle.
Kneelers beware. The sinner walks.
Salvation sold for a bullet. Hey, could you guys just get out of the way, please? I mean... Oh. Your feet move, your soul does not. Can I, like... No? Nothing? Can't, like, spook them? You're making this difficult, guys. I wanted you guys to move. Wow, there's so many of you in this hallway.
Creature of blood.
Just unloading an entire couple clips.
Only noise and blood did it.
I did do it.
Are you proud now?
I mean, you know, I wouldn't really call it pride.
Remember, no one escapes with the
It's more or less a sense of necessity.
Why did you open it?
No one escapes hell. Not truly. But sometimes something slips through. Not a soul, not a body, just a shadow. A gust of wind where there should be none. A flicker in the static, a knock at the door. And like so, it begins again.
I'm outside my building.
Deliver it. The loop must close. No salvation.
Oh.
Only obedience.
And then I do a knock on the door. Give the VHS. Testimonium. Thank you for playing. The only weird thing is special thanks to amazing creators who work and empower thousands of small creators. Pizza Doggy, Wild Denza, Sour Pickle 35, Virtual Bread, Puck, Your Pal Rob, Tomitos, and Barking Doggo. Yeah, the only weird thing is what happens to the person who watches it? Because they're saying the loop continues, but it's not like, what, I get sucked into the VHS. I guess that is the whole thing. You wake up inside the VHS, you're doing it to get out, you put it at your front door, you do it again and again and again. Yeah, that was a very interesting game. It's always a very interesting concept to bring in, you know, the morality and, I know a lot of religious context can be seen as scary. I mean, obviously the entire concept of, you know, yes, the whole heaven and hell and things like that, it can be innately scary. Yeah, it's a very interesting take on, you know, kind of, it reminds me a lot, and it might just be because it's a VHS kind of horror thing, but it just reminds you of The Ring. I feel like just innately, just this curse that's spreading around. I think that would have been the only thing that would have made it better to me, is it's less of a loop and more or less, you know, you're spreading this horrific curse situation of, you know, oh, you give the VHS to someone else, they have to go through these acts, you give it to someone else, they have to go through the acts, you know, and then it just chains and goes on. But yeah, this is a very enjoyable game. Highly recommend checking it out for yourself. You know, of course, seeing some of the other works that, I believe it's Not So Special Games made this, yeah, you can check some of their other work, or some of the things that they might be making in the future. There'll be a link down in the description below where you can play Testimonium for yourself. And of course, yeah, if you want to support this channel, feel free to subscribe. Of course, it means a lot. It, you know, helps us reach bigger and bigger goals, spread the word, things like that. And of course, we play lots of other horror titles, indie games, demos, things of the like. Hopefully things that you'll enjoy further down the line. And hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.